Hey guys, this is Greg Matthews here with the Matt News Report, reporting live from ESPN Wild World of Sports for Pro Bowl week, Orlando, Florida. I'm here with my good buddy Michael Atz.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Super excited to be here for the new Matthews Report.
Nice. We are going to be going over a few topics here. As you guys know, it's Pro Bowl week here in Orlando, Florida. Got a lot of the best NFL players throughout the league coming in. Besides Tom Brady, obviously, he's too busy worried about the Super Bowl. Going to get that W out there against the Dirty Birds. What do you think?
I don't think so. I think the Falcons are going to take him.
What do you like about the Falcons?
Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. Enough said.
Enough said.
That's all you need.
Well, what about this guy, Chris Hogan?
Yeah,
Tom Brady. He's a lacrosse
player.
player. Let's go. Like Tom Brady, Bill Belichick can make it happen with anybody, man.
Just put me out there and I'll get open, you know.
You could be the starting left guard.
Come on,
could. Let's go.
You know how to pull,
screw
right? That. I'll be wide receiver.
Wide
Tom
receiver,
Brady will
here we
find
go.
me.
We got a new wide receiver for New England Patriots. He's
Yeah.
got a what's your 40 time 4-1?
Oh, I don't know. I'm slower than dirt, you know.
Okay, so what else we got on the agenda?
We got Pro Bowl dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Okay.
I mean, could you imagine just getting a quarterback dodgeball straight to the noggin? How bad that would hurt. I mean, that would be ridiculous.
Who are the quarterbacks in the Pro Bowl this year?
I know Andy Dalton's going to replace Tom Brady.
Okay.
And I know Drew Brees is replacing Matt Ryan from there.
Okay.
So those two will be out there for sure. So that'll be pretty cool to be able to
Did
see
Cam
that.
make it this year?
I don't think so. Cam had a down year.
Wow,
He wasn't
crazy.
too good.
Yeah.
But
They were talking about how the Broncos and the Panthers didn't make the Super Bowl or didn't even make the playoffs after making the Super Bowl last year. It's pretty wild.
yeah, don't remind me. Panthers fan, pretty devastated still right now. So that stinks.
That's
And they
funny.
got the skills competition going on Thursday at 7 Eastern on ESPN.
Very nice.
Should hopefully be pretty interesting. Hopefully they do something compared to like the NBA All-Star Weekend where they have it super exciting and very intense. Because I certainly would love to see I'd like to see a field goal kicking competition where straight in the middle it's like 5 points, and then straight like kind of towards the middle 3 points, and like 1 point for each, and just see them kick bombs like
Do they
50
do a
yard
field
bombs.
goal?
No, I don't know if they do a
Okay.
field goal
I feel like
competition.
they have. I've definitely seen the college one, but that's more for scouting too. But yeah, they've switched up the Pro Bowl a little bit with all the stuff that they're doing. Obviously, they used to have it in Hawaii all the time. They're trying to get a better turnout, I guess. Aside from the Pro Bowl, we got some other news in college football today. It looks like the University of Michigan, go Blue, is going to be having 3 assistants next year, making over $1 million per year in compensation.
Wow.
3 assistants. And so I was like, okay, so we got Harbaugh, obviously head coach, going to be making $1 million plus. Then we got offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. But I was like, who's this third assistant? Like the wide receivers coach will be making $1 million? It's a passing coordinator. A passing coordinator.
Wow, I never even heard of a passing coordinator.
I guess it's a new thing. I guess with the adoption of passing and how much it's growing.
Right, the
in
mechanics you
aspects
need.
of college football. I think it's more the passing game within the offense. So you're gonna have an offensive coordinator that's operating run pass every single play, and then the passing guy's gonna be throwing in the stuff that he thinks is good for the pass game. I'm not sure entirely if that's what it is, but that's what my assumption would be. Just
Okay,
based off
I
of
mean
what-
that makes sense. $1 million. I mean, sign me up. Right, you know.
It's like crazy.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. Another big name in college football, Brent Musburger, notorious for his comments on A.J. McCarron's girlfriend, Catherine.
Wow, she is hot.
He's getting up there. He's, I believe, 77 years old now. He's going to be retiring. I believe his last broadcast is going to be on January 31st. He's a legend. And,
Oh
he
yeah,
has
for
to get
sure.
more.
Great in the water boy, if I must say. He was terrific.
He was fantastic.
It was hilarious. I love that.
I actually just watched The Waterboy a few days ago. Probably a few weeks ago now. It was like right around New Year's. My buddy was having a party, and we were watching like pre-party. It was hysterical. We were cracking up the whole time. It was a throwback. This is what we watched back in the day. Adam Sandler, and getting a little off topic there, but I'd like to wrap this up with a little bit more of our Super Bowl preview. I got the Patriots. He's got the Dirty Birds.
Yeah, I'll take the Falcons.
What do you think is going to be the biggest, if you could say matchup? I know you like Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, but if you want to say like a matchup, an offensive and
X-factor?
defensive player, like what is the one key that you're going to see is going to determine this game?
I think Devontae Freeman's running game will
Okay.
definitely change the game, because if the Falcons can control the ball long and keep Tom Brady off the field, the same could go, I guess, for the Patriots as well, because both offenses are just amazingly good.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that this could be one of the highest octane games, highest scoring games in Super Bowl history. You know, they say that about a lot of things. About what was it? There was another game. I can't remember. It was in the last year or two that they were saying it's going to be one of the lowest scoring games or whatever of a long time, and then it ended up being a pretty high game. So you never know. I mean,
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I'm just hoping for a good competitive game.
Right.
You know, 3 years ago, whatever it was now, Seahawks Broncos. That was a horrible Super Bowl when the Seahawks just demolished them. That was rough to watch. But the last two, actually, yeah, that was 3 years ago. So the last two, then the Seahawks Patriots. That was a crazy game 2 years ago, and then last year was pretty good too.
I mean, if it can come down to the final play like that with the Seahawks Patriots game, that would be awesome.
I just watched on YouTube, like they had a mic'd up. It was like 10 or 20 minute video of like it was going through the whole game from the start to finish, but it would fast forward through just like mic'd up players, and I mean pretty much everyone was mic'd up, but it was going through like Tom Brady on the sideline what they're going through, like the Seahawks. It showed Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson talking right after the interception. It was pretty cool, man.
That is really cool. Yeah. Did you see the tweet about Russell Westbrook not making the All-Star starters? And Marshawn Lynch was saying it's just like not running the ball on the 1 yard line with the Super Bowl on the line. Yeah. Gosh, that just cracked me up so much.
Have you ever watched The League?
I have not watched The League, no.
The League is a funny show. Have you heard of it? You know what it is about?
No.
No, it's on FX. Okay, so it's about fantasy football, guys. If you haven't seen The League, it's fantasy football TV show. It's on like 7th season now. But I think it was the season right after the Super Bowl or 2 years after the Super Bowl, they had Marshawn Lynch in the opening episode on the beach, and he's sitting there, and it's like a kind of a satirical little scene where he's sitting there and he's telling the guy, he's like, yo, just give me the beer. And then he's like trying to get a beer. One guy's trying to give a beer to another guy.
Okay.
And Marshawn Lynch is sitting there like, yo, just hand me the beer. I can hand it to him. I can just run it over there real quick. And then he's like, no, I think I'll throw it. What's the worst that can happen? So the guy throws the beer, and then it like tumbles down some catastrophic happens. But it's like, it's playing fun at the Seahawks for not running the ball.
Yeah, I don't think anybody will ever forget that.
No, they won't. That was a big deal. But if they went through the numbers and they looked at the statistics, and they were saying from the 5 yard line in or something like that on run plays, I think Marshawn Lynch only had 1 touchdown. He was like 1 for 11 or something, really, really low percentage of like running it in from that yard line out. Obviously, hindsight is 20/20, but they were saying, you know, that might have been a reason why they did it.
Yeah. We'll never know what Pete Carroll was thinking.
Yeah. Okay, so back to Super Bowl 51 in Houston, Texas. So I think that one of the big things that's going to happen this game is that Tom Brady is going to stand out as a superior quarterback. The Atlanta Falcons run a zone defense, and just similar to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think that if you looked at the 2 playoff games the Patriots had, the Texans, the biggest difference in that game, even though it wasn't really a highly competitive game, they won by a good enough margin to where it wasn't close. The pass rush got to Tom Brady, and so with that kind of defense, with getting to the passer, they forced Tom Brady to throw 2 picks. The Steelers could not get to him.
Right, yeah.
And so then he was able to pick them apart. I mean, if you give Tom Brady 3, 4, 5 seconds to sit in the pocket and read, he's going to pick apart his own defense.
Right, absolutely.
So that is the thing that I see as a big factor. But I mean, clearly, I've underestimated Atlanta all year. They've been proving me wrong. So.
Right, anything will happen. Anything can happen. We'll see what happens. I personally hope the Patriots win. Being a Panthers fan, you know, I can't stand the Falcons.
I know, right?
So
I
I can't stand the Patriots either, but I don't like the Falcons.
Even halfway through the year, everyone's like, "Oh, the Panthers are out of it. Yeah, they can still win the division, whatever." And it's like, well, they're not even they're same division going to Super Bowl, not the same team though.
Right?
I mean, crazy. Falcons kind of came out of nowhere.
Right.
Pretty wild.
So we will see what happens for sure on Sunday, February 5th.
What's your final score prediction? Let's end with that.
Final score. Let's see. I'm gonna.
Not what you want, but what you're predicting, what you think is gonna happen.
Okay, I think it's gonna be 35-31 with a final touchdown from the Falcons.
To who?
To Sanu.
To Sanu. Okay. Yeah, he's a beast. He is a beast. All right, I'm gonna go. I like that number 35. I'm gonna go 31-23 Patriots.
All right.
Final prediction. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Again, this was Greg Matthews with Matt News Report. Michael, we're out here at ESPN Wild World of Sports for Pro Bowl week. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Bye.